Guys, welcome back to another amazing episode. Thank you so much for joining us today, whether you're in your car on your way to work or you're going to school or you're going to jail. It's just good to have you here. If you want to drop us a 5-star review on Spotify or Apple Music, we'd absolutely appreciate that. A little review goes a long way for us. On today's episode, we've got a great one. We're going to talk about what would happen to the podcast if Edan or I were to die. We give you some ideas of game show spinoffs. Lockie puts together, which is me, puts together his dream Australian OnlyFans house that is made up of 0 OnlyFans people. We also have another iteration of what gay is that, and I'm looking in my notes here, it just says lesbian, so I'm sure we'll get to that too. And also we finish up the episode by talking about our excitement for the new live action Lilo and Stitch movie. And Edan actually asked for less people of colour in the movie. It'll make sense when you get to it. Just a little heads up, we did have some audio issues that I have had to try to salvage and fix, so just letting you know the audio does sound a bit shit. This is what the audio sounded like originally.
Would you guys still listen if I was dead? Would you guys still listen to memory? What would you do if I died? And you had to do the next, what would you do? Because I have thought about this, it's very morbid.
Okay, so that's
So when you're listening to the audio now and you go, it's not as good as other episodes, remember it could be that bad Lockie stayed up till 1 a.m. fixing this, so just say thank you. Alright guys, love you, enjoy the episode.
Everybody, welcome back to the Nobody Asked podcast. Aw, he fell.
Oh,
He fell down.
guys, would you still listen to the podcast if I died?
She fell hard.
She fell right on her scrotum. Would you guys still listen if I was dead? Would you guys still listen to the podcast in my memory? What would be the eulogy if I died and you had to do the next? What would you do? Because I have thought about this. It's very morbid.
Okay, so that's so sad that you thought about this.
No, not me. I've thought about if you died.
Yes.
How will not my first thought, but one of my thoughts is how would I handle this on the podcast, and how long would I wait till I got a new co-host?
You and Jared Crane are so similar because Jared said, would you guys still do the musical if I died?
Show must go on, but the podcast is like...
Well, no, I would not do the pod. What am I going to... Guys, we're going to need a lot more guest hosts.
You wouldn't not continue the podcast because I died. You would stop doing it because you wouldn't want to do the editing.
Yeah.
Because, guys, oh my God. I guess there's no way we could continue the podcast.
I cannot do this anymore.
Yeah. You're not even talking about me.
I'm going, guys, Lockie has more space. See, it doesn't even feel real yet. He had more space on his phone.
His hard drive was giant.
I mean, we're never going to get as many views.
I mean, Sony's not going to send you a free camera.
No coattails to ride on. I'm lost. You know? Miss him.
I think I'd milk it.
Oh, you so
I
would.
think I'd milk it.
You absolutely, yeah.
I get plain background, one camera, looking deadpan.
You'd start the episode.
I wrote stuff because I wanted to make sure I hit all my points, but just before I started recording, it didn't feel real. So I just thought, come on. I'm not sure if I'm going to talk for 5 minutes or an hour, but I think I needed to talk to you guys, because I would to you guys. Because you're a part of this thing that Edan and I created. And I mean, doing it now feels weird. Yeah, some shit like that. I don't know.
Would you have my ashes on my chair?
What would you give me a portion of your ashes?
I don't even know if I wrote like pass the parcel. Everyone can have them for a bit if they want.
I think
that's what they need.
I think I would make a joke. I'd have like a cup next to me, be like, she gave me some of her ashes. Just kidding. It's a soy macchiato. I have thought about it. I think it would get really good numbers.
Yeah?
I
think so too. Lockie, I have something finally prepared for you.
Oh, that's good. Well, these are things that I asked for on February 6th.
So
and you said I'll have them the next day?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You made, look, these are great. Guys, we have our bingo cards ready.
Woo!
These are, again, for a podcast, goddamn are we visual.
Yeah. We are
These,
autistic.
oh, yeah.
We are visual learners.
Yeah. Hold the learners,
Yeah.
Just visual as hell.
Oh, dude, I gotta show you something after this. We've got some good shit.
After being...
For a listener sent something in, I'm very excited.
Oh, that's exciting. Okay.
You won't hear about it this episode, you might hear about it on the next one.
All right. Ready?
Let's say them.
Here are our bingo cards.
Oh.
Here are our bingo cards.
Oh gosh, can I say mine?
Yes, you can. This one's yours.
Yeah. So
first going through them all. We'll just put a photo of them.
yeah,
on the
going through it. So obviously,
minor
I have.
car crash.
Is that you have to get into a minor car
One
crash?
of us.
One of us gets into a minor car crash.
One of us.
I get into a PWA match.
You win.
I have to win the match. The Daily Mail.
We'll write an article, or pedestrians something along those lines will write an article about Edan.
About you. I need them to write an article about you, okay?
Yes.
What's this one here? Eden kisses someone.
Truly baffling.
Truly baffling. Fruit fly. What's this one?
Don't call me that.
Sorry. Fucking fruity fly.
Lockie gets his turn of the lesbians trying to cancel him.
That's
you like
amazing.
I made a pitchfork with the lesbian sign being the spiky bits.
I'm sure they're going to love that.
Yes.
I'm going to post that on my socials and tick that one off.
Yeah, you could tick that off by
Hey,
posting
ladies.
that on your social.
Hey ladies, nice haircut. Rip me off much. Anyway, here's my new logo.
Yeah.
Is this... I do an interview on a morning TV show.
No, that's just we get a studio.
We get a studio. Okay. This is not a studio.
Okay. It's fine, I put in a lot of effort. Lockie will go on 7 holidays.
Can I count them?
You've probably already got that.
This year? Oh, what have I done? I've done America so far. I have 2 more Europe trips booked, and I have a secret one that I've just gotten. So I'm up to 4.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? Can I go to Newcastle?
No.
I have to go overseas.
Yes.
Okay.
And I need something from a gift shop from each of them.
From each of them. Yeah. Okay. And
Eden will be in hospital, which was a listener.
As a patient or as a visitor?
I think it means as a patient.
Yeah. Imagine if it's a visitor. It's like one of your family members is dying, and they're like, "Please come visit." And you're like,
knock it off the bingo.
If Lockie wins, I have to sing "Same Love."
That's exactly. I think I was saying this to the Matrix boys, laughing at
And then
Jojo
Siwa
gets arrested.
She's slowed down because she's got a girlfriend now.
Cafebs?
Yeah, I really need them to break up and for Jojo to go on a tear. I need her to be... my biggest one that I'm banking on is public intoxication.
Yeah.
I really need that.
Stars aren't getting publicly intoxicated anymore. I've always said this.
Stars aren't throwing umbrellas like they used to. I love Britney Spears. They're not
Yes.
shaving their heads like they used to.
No one's dangling babies anymore.
No one's doing the Nicole Richie pass out on the couch and then 5 seconds later come back to life. No one did it like her.
No one's biting the heads off pigeons. Or bats.
Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you guys don't remember, the punishment for the person who doesn't fill out their bingo. If one of us gets bingo, or at the end of the year, we see who hasn't crossed off the most things, is to go to Kelly's on a karaoke night and sing "Same Love." I had an idea. I think on that night we should try to do a live show upstairs at Kelly's, and then we bring everyone downstairs for all the listeners
That's
to
a
watch.
really good
Same
idea.
Love.
Fucking hell, you're a genius.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
So that'll be, I think, in December. So
Sick.
guys, pencil that in for December. I hope you don't have any plans.
Then we've got my bingo card.
Yes.
Okay. One of us wins an industry award.
Mhm.
TikTok Comedy Festival, whatever.
I'm really hoping your show goes bad.
Thank
Just so
you.
you don't win
Thank
one.
you so much.
Fuck. I mean, Breaking the Musical might win something.
Well,
I think that counts. That counts.
that counts.
Yeah,
For sure that counts. But
Well, you're a part of it.
this is just Eden gets to do something with the PWA.
I feel that one may come to fruition.
It's possible.
It's possible.
Lockie does drag.
If I had
I
gotten
don't know
that
if
one,
you'll have the time.
if I had gotten that one on my bingo card, the next day I would have gone and done a drag show.
Oh, that's true. That sucks that it's on mine. And we did randomize it, guys, because it is fair.
Yeah, it's completely randomized. So I need Eden to end up in hospital. I also need to book myself 7 holidays.
Well, you're like, if you're pulling my leg. Eden does.
I need you to kiss someone truly baffling.
Eden appears on as a contestant on any Australian reality television show.
Okay. On any reality show.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
King Charles dies.
King Charles dies.
I think that's your most likely, honestly.
Eden does some sort of collaboration with Tinder where she is wet. Now, if we do this setting up my Tinder thing.
I think it could lead something.
Dunk tank.
Dunk tank.
I've never been in a dunk tank. I've never been dunked. I would like to. Looks fun.
It does look fun.
Lockie goes on a morning TV show and refers to Edan as his bisexual podcast host.
I have to say bisexual. That one, if I am on a morning show, I promise you I will do. That one I'm like, I will do that. I'm not going to hold out.
They're going to be like, what?
We got close, by the way.
Yeah.
If you guys saw, I was on Sunrise. They did a story about motion sickness glasses.
It would have been so funny if you did it then. It's you in the motion sickness class and going, my bisexual podcast host.
Well, I was hoping they'd ask for like a video and I could send in being like, yeah, no, my bisexual podcast host sent these to. I was raring to go, and I've said to the producer to contact me like, hey, let me come in and do the weather. So I'm trying. That's the one I want to get for you.
It's so funny. Kanye West Chapel Room beef.
Yeah. Let's put those up on the wall. Here we go.
We'll move yours over a little bit.
Oh, sorry. There we go. I only got blue tack at the top of mine.
Yeah, same. I'll fix it.
Right, so we'll be able to tick those off as we go.
Hmm.
Guys, you might have also noticed we're wearing Survivor bandanas, the ones they wear in the show. Channel 10 was kind enough to send the bandanas from this season, Brains versus Brawn.
Wow.
So I'm currently wearing the Brawn, you're wearing the Brains.
Exactly.
Yeah, because I couldn't...
Because they didn't really have like a hot and sexy team. So I'm wearing Brains. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
But
speaking of reality shows, I think we should, much like a dunk tank, jump right in.
You don't jump.
We were discussing, you see these reality shows that have some spin-offs, you know, Bachelor in Paradise,
yes.
The Golden Bachelor, Deal or No Deal Island. Have you heard
That's
about this?
not true.
You don't know about Deal or
You're
No Deal Island?
kidding me.
You want to make it, I'll tell you this is true, it's going to make it sound even more fake. Hosted by Joe Manganiello, ex-husband of Sofia Vergara.
Huh?
Deal or No Deal Island. And they get all like former Survivor contestants and Bachelor and Love Island contestants. It's really, I haven't watched it, but in my head I'm like, are they going through the bush and then finding a briefcase and being like, no deal?
The briefcase is in like a coconut husk.
Yeah.
What the hell?
But anyway.
Okay, this makes like the one I, did as a joke.
You've done Deal or No Deal.
No, but like it's not even that ridiculous.
Yeah. But we thought we'd come up with some ideas for some reality show spin-offs.
Mm-hmm. You start us off, Lucky.
Channel 10, Channel 9, Channel 7, whatever channel, feel free to use these. I've got Married at Second Sight.
Cool.
Where we force divorced couples to get married again and see if they can make it work.
That rocks. I think that's so viable.
Because it's great. On one hand, you have divorced couples who do not want to be back together, who are just going to fight, great TV, or imagine people refinding that love.
Cute.
Were they too
great
young?
TV.
Was their kids? Are they not in a financial position to be married? But we tell them it's Married at First Sight, and then they turn up on the day and it's just their ex-wife or ex-husband.
Wow. Well, I have Married at First Fright.
Great.
Fear Factor, maths, crossover. So, you get paired up with someone who's very compatible for you and immediately you put in a box filled with cockroaches together. Just, and the aisle that you have to walk down is a tightrope between two people.
Still hosted by Joe Rogan?
Yes.
That's the scariest part.
Yes. He's one of the experts.
He's one of the experts.
Yes.
We're fighting a lot. Have you guys tried elk meat or DMT? Try that. Would that help the relationship? No, but you should try it.
Yeah.
I had the Real Housewives of your local primary school's P&T association.
Oh my god, that's good.
Yeah, I just want to see them talking shit about each other's kids and not each other. Every episode is just a P&T meeting.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what it's called, P&T?
Yeah.
Parents Teachers. PTA. Yes, PTA. Parent Teacher Association. I think that'd be great.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, the Real Housewives of your local primary school.
They're like... Yeah. The only reason Declan's not in the 12As is because he's such a little stupid shit that he can't even run properly, okay?
It's fantastic.
That's it. I'd be really good at it.
Your kids may be allergic to nuts, but your husband's got his in my mouth.
Can we do that as a skit?
Yeah.
Like the intros?
The intros.
Let's do it.
Of course. What have you got?
Well, that's it. I only had one. It was really hard.
Okay, I wrote about 10 of them, so we're going to run through these.
So good. This is very up your alley. Every time you ask me to do these, I'm like, oh, it's just because you have really funny ones.
That's why I sent it to you. I was like, you just do like 1 to 5, and you went with 1. Spin-off of Love Island, Love Christmas Island.
Mm-hmm.
Hosted by Peter Dutton. where we force refugees to couple up with each other. I didn't say it was good. I wouldn't watch it. I think it's a terrible show. But I think Pete Dunne would be all for it.
Mm-hmm.
Farmer Wants a Wife. I think we could do a reboot called Farmer Wants a Root. The entire season is exactly the same, but at the end, instead of getting married, they just fuck.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, what about
much more realistic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about off the cuff? Deal or fresh produce, and it's border security, and they open the bags, and sometimes there's meat that you're not allowed in there.
All right. If you take out the can of peanuts right now, we will let you get through and not check anything else. No, Jill, I'm going to take my chances.
I'm going to keep it.
They took all my fish. Okay. One of the best shows to come out of Australia, Love on the Spectrum. We have now Love on the Spectrum. Anyone who's ever claimed they're so ADHD, OCD, or autistic after literally just breathing has to go on this show where we lock them in a room with a bunch of other people exactly the same.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just a bunch of people who self-diagnose themselves.
Just annoying people.
Just really annoying people. And it's Love on the, in quotes, spectrum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
I'm so autistic. I love watching TV. Cool. We're going to lock you in a room.
I have interests.
Exactly like
I have interests that I'm passionate about. Go. I don't like bright white lights shoved right in my retina. No one does.
So I was late today. I have fucking scurvy.
That's what I've been saying to people with ADHD stuff. I'm like, no, I don't want to hear a diagnosis. I want to hear the biggest and most important opportunity you are currently ghosting. But because of like disorganization or like anxiety around like
what's yours?
The Australian Open.
Yeah, true. That's a pretty big one. Dude, you might
They've like quadruple emailed me. They don't even. They're just like, hey, any follow up on like how like they just want feedback. But I don't know, and I left it too long and now I'm anxious. I'm so sorry, Australian Open. There's no beef. I like you. I'm so scared. It's just weird that I have to. Every email I've ever written starts with sorry.
See, guys, this is what real autism and ADHD looks like.
I'm not an autist. I don't have.
That sounds like you play an instrument. So
I play the spectrum.
My son is a flautist and my daughter's an autist. And have you seen the show Hunted, where people have to like basically escape?
Yeah.
And they see how long they can last for. Spin-off, it's called Cunted. It's just first person to black out.
That's good.
Thank you. I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. We do a spin-off. I'm an Annoying Cunt, Keep Me in Here. We send annoying cunts to an island and we just leave them there. No cameras. First season, I'm thinking Anna Paul, Reese Bros, Steve Price, ScoMo, Pauline Hanson. Mm-hmm. Whoever signed off on that Sarah V performance at the TikTok Awards. And straight dudes who go to gay clubs to hook up with chicks because they say, they'll never see it coming.
Very good.
90 Day Fiancé. Great show, but we do a show called 3-Day Europe Hostel Romance.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We just follow, I'm in love. And then, you have to try to have sex with 12 other people in the room.
That's good.
Last one I had, Jury Duty, obviously a fantastic show. Mm-hmm. We do the same thing, but this time the person is not on the jury, it's the person who's being convicted, and we do a whole trial and sentence them to death. And then at the end, when they're in the chair, we reveal, they were all actors. Mm-hmm. That's the guy from Enchanted over there. He was just acting.
How about this? Instead of Live Swap, it's Australia's Got Talent Swap, and a big circus performer has to play, an Adele song on the piano, and a little blind boy has to juggle fire.
I like it. It really is just. That is the most Australian show ever. It's just tall poppy syndrome, the show. Yeah. It's like, oh, you're all like really good at that. Why don't you do this one then? Yeah. Why are you so smart?
We can't have nice things.
Yeah, fantastic.
God. Gotta give us that.
You hear about Cheyenne Fox?
No.
Cheyenne Fox paid $2,000 to have a truck drive around with her picture on the side in the suburbs of Mossman with the message, "Are you rich, old and lonely? I'm looking for a sugar daddy."
I saw this posted on the Mossman because I love being in community Facebook groups.
Yes.
So I'm in the Mossman one. And I saw someone post this in the community Mossman group and be like, "Excuse me, my 5-year-old just saw this and that's so inappropriate. They read it out loud." And I said, "What do you mean?" So someone's like, "Mom, What is? Are you rich?
I think it's a photo of her like scantily clad, as I like to say.
Funny as hell.
She was quoted as saying, "I've had people asking to have sex and other sexual favors, but I don't even talk to them if they don't send me a screenshot of their bank balance first." Classy lady, very good. You always got to do the check-ins first.
You want to
She said it's one of Sydney's richest suburbs. Many old people with old money, perfect demographic. What an absolute saint. The kind of girl that you bring home to the parents, and then she fucks your dad when she sees his bank account.
bring her to the retirement village.
Oh, yeah. She said, in all honesty, it's just people who, the people who criticize her. She said, in all honesty, it's just people who hate their 9-to-5 life. I made $100,000 just this month on OnlyFans, so I've pretty much made their yearly wage in 1 month. What a pleasant woman. What a pleasant young lady.
Okay, when did the OnlyFans girls start acting like it's the Guinness World Book of fucking Records? Just do it. Just show whole. There's no need for you to all be beefing like this. I'm going to sleep with 1,000. I'm going to sleep with...
I'm going to fuck all the school.
5,000. I'm going to sleep with a 5,000-year-old. Like, just post your feet pics and be nice to each other. I swear to God. There's no reason to carry on and claw at each other. When, back in my day...
But she's not clawing out her OnlyFans people. She's saying people who have them 9-to-5 who hate their life. That's who she's having a go at.
I see.
It's weird that she would be like, oh, I want a rich sugar daddy.
Mm.
But I bet there's a lot of working class people who subscribe to our OnlyFans who work all week so they can pay their $15, $16, $20, whatever it is, to see her nipples. And you know what I wouldn't want to hear if I was a subscriber? Oh, it sounds like she's classist. Sounds like she's a part of the bourgeoisie.
Yeah.
When all we want to see is the booty.
Exactly.
But yeah, she seems awesome. But it made me think, have you seen all these OnlyFans houses popping up?
Yes, Bop House.
The Bop House?
I have seen this.
That is a nightmare.
It's crazy.
It's disgusting. So I thought...
What do you mean, why?
Well, aren't a lot of them like being found out to be underage?
Oh, I didn't know that. That is
some
not
of the girls being...
Well, I have a lot of problems with the...
I have no problem with sex work.
Not with sex workers, but with the sex work industry.
No, because
you won't cancel me. You won't get me.
There was a couple who were like, we're not sure about their ages, or people were, they're like, 18th birthday, move in.
Yuck.
Yeah. And then I remember...
As in, like, the world and the conversations around sex work are so scary that 18-year-olds are excited to begin.
And I get, like, the part of promoting it is posting photos or videos of yourself where you're going to be in a bikini or in lingerie,
yes,
or naked or in provocative poses. Fine, that's part of the job. But there's some of these videos where I'm just like, this is so shameless and just dystopian. Where there was one where there was like 5 of the girls from this house standing in a row, and then they turned to one side, jump up and down as hard as they could to make their boobs bounce, face the other way, do the same thing, and then face so their asses were towards the camera. And they just I'm just like, what was the conversation?
You really watched the whole thing, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. I was like, oh, I'm so mad. Play again. But I was just like, isn't it, like, they're all at least my age, I think. I'm like, I know girls my age who are like, what the fuck are you doing? I get you're promoting it, but, like, do they think this would be do they sit there going, this is going to be an awesome video? Or they sit there going, like, this will probably
they're sitting there on a bed of cash.
Yeah, but, dude, money doesn't buy you happiness.
No, but...
And after a while, do you think every single thing they're posting, they're like, I'm happy with this, or they're like, this is appeasing some
No,
people.
but I mean, we're lucky that we have jobs where we go, that rocked. It is the exact same.
I'm sure
like,
they love
it's
it,
not,
but like,
I think people go like, doesn't this work make you happy? It's like, man, some people work at Domino's.
It probably does.
And no, but I'm saying that doesn't. Some people go, yeah, but I have to work.
But I'm saying some of the videos, I'm like, this is just for the 14-year-old who's going to steal their dad's credit card and subscribe, or just a dude. I
think marketing it
some
social
of it
media is so scary because absolutely knowing that like platforms like TikTok, it's like, you know, your audience is underage.
But some of the stuff they're doing is so simply sexual that it feels like dangling keys in front of a baby. It's like, you know, the girls who, when they're coming to screen, it's just they jump into screens, their boobs bounce, and then they lip sync something for 5 seconds. Like, that is just it's soft.
So your issue is
softcore porn, just dangling keys, being like, Look, boobs, now subscribe.
Your issue is the lack of creativity.
Yeah, I want them to be...
You're not against the sex work.
Add some cut.
You're against being
edits.
bored. You're against the plainness and the overdone quality of it.
They truly
I just saved your career.
They are the cocoa melon.
Qualify.
They are the cocoa melon of the OnlyFans world.
Dancing fruit.
It's just basic.
It's the best.
It's boring. Okay.
They saw how enraptured babies were by the bouncing little fruits on the screen.
What if we do this?
And they went, what if for adults? What if we were?
What if we are the fruit?
Hell yeah.
I think, it doesn't even bother me from cover up. I don't care. Do what you want to do. I think it really does bother me from put a bit of effort in.
Yeah.
It's just, it really is. I think it is for, sorry to use this word, the gooners. The dudes who are just like, nice milkers. It is for the guys who are just like, when you meet a dude and he's like, hey, exchange Instagrams, and then you look at their following this and it's like...
just a million
OnlyFans girls. And you're like, why do you need to follow all of them?
Yep. Yep.
Anyway, I don't love the OnlyFans houses because I think at the moment they're being pretty predatory.
It's also really scary. You should have a safe differentiation. Anyone really, but especially in sex work, you should have a safe differentiation of work time because otherwise you never stop being in the environment in which you do offer up your body and time to being sexualized and stuff. And it's go give yourself a break, give yourself somewhere to go home to and not have to feel sexy.
Mm. So here's my pitch for an Australian OnlyFans house. Locally. First off, Nick Burton and Dave Howie from Granny Flat Comedy.
Yeah.
Because just kiss already, guys.
I know. Surely they have.
But my thing is, I'm managing the house. I'm telling everyone what content they're doing. Mm-hmm. I'm telling them, keep doing what you're doing.
You're the madam of the house.
I'm like, keep doing what I just want their videos to be exactly the same as their videos now. Entertaining, captivating, with an undercurrent of homoeroticism.
Yeah, so
they never kiss.
Well,
but you think this is the video they're going to.
Well, that's how I watch.
And that's what we sell it. And we have to rename them. It's no longer Granny Flat Comedy, it's Lay Flat Comedy.
Yeah, good.
Pat Doherty,
yes.
Get him in there.
Excellent.
Exclusively to sit in the cup chair for every scene. I just want him doing crowd work.
I mean, that's what he does for Frenchie's shows.
Yeah, exactly. Nice.
Sorry.
But I just want him doing crowd work with the people going at it.
Yeah.
Every scene.
Yeah.
I want him there every time.
Yeah, good.
Sometimes right next to the bed, sometimes a little bit further away.
Oh, yeah.
Always there. Steph Broadbridge.
Oh, yeah.
From Musical fame. Guest host as well.
And stand-up guide.
But here's the thing with Steph. We don't tell her it's an OnlyFans house.
Yeah.
We just see how long it takes her to figure out how, and then see how long she stays.
She'll be so pissed off. She'll be like, oh, guys, no.
Really? Oh.
She'll treat it like gigs.
Yeah.
She'll do 50 of them in a day. Be like, hold on, I gotta go get to the next shitty one.
Oh, no, we don't have her in any sense. We just have her in the house and just don't tell her anything. Just be like, just see how long it takes.
Yeah.
The last person we have in there is Chloe Mandram, who's free to do whatever she wants. But the caveat is we will have Eden blocked in a cage in the corner for all of
it. Yeah. That's fine. That's how my life feels already.
Yeah.
You know? It's all good. So it's like normal life. Kelly's boyfriend gets mad at me. He did say, yeah, we've talked about it so many times.
Look,
he has said he's going to buy a shotgun.
Yeah, I mean, if I was him as well, I probably would.
It's fine.
Yeah, you guys being gay.
Kissing girls is not serious and valid.
Yeah, it's not. It's just real. Fake. When two women get married, it's just for to impress the guy they're looking at across from the bar.
I've decided one of my new moves is devalidating lesbian relationships and just being like, no, we're just going to kiss to get it with the boys.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, that's why it's not.
No, we're only getting engaged so those boys don't see us.
Yeah, we're getting married because it's sexy to men. Come on.
They're gonna think it's so hot when we renovate our home together.
They think it's really, really. We're gonna build a shelf It's gonna be so sexy.
I know he said that he watches lesbian porn, so that's why I think we should get a dog together.
Alright, you're gonna write me poetry. I'm gonna write you a beautiful folk album. And we're gonna make OnlyFans money off this.
I want you to hold me in my arms after my grandmother passes away, because I think they might see us and I think it's really hot.
Go and go action, and it's just communication.
Yeah. It's just a healthy, stable relationship.
Yeah, it's just two people understanding each other.
Yeah. You know what is gay?
God, that was good. You better clip that up, boy.
Thank you. This next segment is pretty gay. What gay is that?
What gay is that?
And our category today is cartoon animals.
Oh, good.
And as always, straight
If anyone's
is an option. So if you're one of the way like that's a straight cartoon animal.
Okay.
We have females and males.
Okay.
Whatever Piglet is. Piglet woman?
Non-binary. So many of Winnie the Pooh characters are non-binary.
Piglet is polyamorous. But
Piglet's-
Piglet is
yeah.
not involved in
Piglet-
any of the
Piglet's
the
such a
amorous.
fucking bottom. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of, Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh?
Yeah.
Oh, just a bottom. Oh, bother. And he's also not wearing pants. He's ready.
Oh, bottle.
Ready and willing.
Yeah.
Every time he drops that honey, I'm going, I know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Come
Disgusting. Donald Duck.
Donald Duck.
Kind of gay is that, Edan?
Twink.
Donald Duck?
Donald Duck is the twink that talks to you at the over the bar at Universal, and it's just like you can't tell what he's saying. It's just like you can't do it seriously. You know, girl, bitch, no girl, you know, like oh my god, no seriously, and you're like, huh?
See, I had it as the cranky old guy that's mad, and now the younger guys will talk to him.
Oh, that's true too.
You know? Patrick Star.
Patrick Star. Ooh. Okay, I know that he's like not hairy, but he gives bear.
Yeah, okay.
He feels bear.
It feels like those bears that wear like the harness and like the police hats.
I take it back. Pillow Princess. He's literally starfish.
He's literally yeah, true.
You never thought I'd say that word on the podcast again, did you,
Ruh-roh. SpongeBob. Pumbaa.
Pumbaa. Leather Daddy. As in, you know,
Because he's
he's like a boar.
yeah, Timon.
Timon, powered bottom. No, Timon's one of those ones where it's like he's top. How we don't know.
Now I'm going to give you Pumbaa and Timon as a couple.
And same.
Same, great. Miss Piggy.
Miss Piggy. Miss Piggy's a lesbian, and I'll always say that.
Really?
Yes, I think that's why she wasn't fulfilled by Kermit. He wasn't giving her what she needed. Because I don't think she realized that a woman is what she needed. She hated that man. Why am I...
They're also parts.
I'm so
Yeah.
serious. I feel for...
But every Muppets movie was always like, Kermit's got to go do this thing.
Yeah.
And then Miss Piggy was like, hey, still supporting
Yeah.
you despite you going off a fucking adventure with Jason Segel or whatever it was.
Why do they feel like a lesbian couple, though? Kermit gives, like, little mask lesbian who's, like, got little man syndrome about it. Have you ever met a mask lesbian who
Kermit.
happens to be, like, masked, but they're so little and, like, frail that then they go, like, oh, why wasn't I strong? And then
Can I
they get
say-
angry.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
I think Kermit would play it for Matildas.
This podcast makes no fucking sense anymore.
Yeah, it's great. Sandy Cheeks from SpongeBob.
Lesbian, like Bunnings,
Oh, yeah.
Bunnings lesbian.
What are you doing by yourself all the time? Why
Yeah,
does no one ever over the house?
yeah. She's got a like big ladder on. She's walking around. She's got work boots on for sure.
Oh, you built that canoe by yourself?
Yeah.
Woodworking? Gloria, the hippo from Madagascar.
No. I don't want to say this, but she's straight,
Yeah, I think she is.
and I don't want her to be, but she is.
No.
Caked up like that, but straight.
King Julian.
My housemate and I have been saying that I'm King Julian, that she's more. I do have that air of mental illness, which is it's bipolar. I have bipolar. King Julian is. Oh, King Julian is like
You have bipolar?
yes,
Oh, so you're north and south. That's cool.
yes, exactly. King Julian is like the first. King Julian is the type of gay guy that wears a mesh shirt, a little diamante mesh shirt, and you go, yeah, I get it.
King Julian's the gay friend in every 2000s movie who takes you shopping to make you feel better.
Exactly.
Kung Fu Panda, Poe.
Poe,
Mm.
bisexual,
Yeah.
but like he sees women, he likes them, whatever. But like he has that one. It's like a Brokeback Mountain thing. He had that one thing with that one guy. I fell in love a little.
Tigress from Kung Fu Panda, voiced by Angelina Jolie, famously.
Whatever.
Whatever she needs.
My type.
Whatever she needs you to be.
That's my lesbian awakening, was Tigress.
That's crazy.
Bisexual, I guess. Ugh.
Yeah.
That was my bisexual awakening.
Bluey, who I have said in the past is gay.
He's a child, apparently. I think, no, it's fine.
Oh, so you're saying kids can't be gay?
No.
Are you saying they? So you say they choose when they turn 18? You fucking bigot.
You think Bluey's gay just because she's blue, not pink? You freaking gender.
Well, first of all, I thought Blue was boy, so there's a couple surprises for me.
Yeah, you love. It's like not a gender reveal.
This will shock you. Haven't watched a single episode. I did do a video. In a video, I said Bluey is back and he's gayer than ever, and I got so much hate for that one joke because I was talking about like shit you hear on morning TV shows. I said that, and there was a lot of people in the comments like, Bluey's not fucking... I didn't know if it was people just defending Bluey or people who were just like homophobic. I'm
scared of pissing off the writers of Bluey, because they got really annoyed because people kept saying that Bluey's parents' room has a cup chair.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
That's pretty funny.
Dude, the best one, someone had a photo.
So Bluey is the child of polyamorous parents.
Great. So he's just an ally. He's yet to figure it out. She's yet to figure it out.
Yeah.
Well, hey, we don't know her pronouns. I saw a cup chair. Someone, it was a great photo.
Do you reckon that's what this in my room looks like?
A little bit. A podcasting cup chair is crazy. But it was someone who had a desk in a hotel facing the bed. And someone said, corporate cup chair.
That's very funny.
It's correct. Taking notes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Move my 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock. Garfield.
Garfield?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Stop saying the names of things after I've just said them.
I'm buying
as if you're like, did you say this? You know I said it. No one else is here.
I'm buying myself time.
You don't have to. I'm going to cut it all up. It's all good.
You're so good. Garfield. What am I getting from Garfield? Closeted homosexual.
Yeah.
He's not out. He's quite homophobic, if anything.
I
think Garfield hates gay people. Loves lasagna. Hates.
Hates Mondays and gays.
He's like, I hate Mondays and homosexuals. I hate Mondays and homosexuals.
Maybe that's why he hates John, his owner.
Gay.
John's gay. Lola Bunny.
Bisexual. Like, but she calls herself pansexual. She's pansexual.
Awesome.
She's like, anyone, ever. But she's... I don't want to generalize. It's a made-up bunny. And I'm feeling bad.
It's fictional.
I'm scared of getting cancelled over giving a made-up label to a made-up bunny.
Yeah.
I feel like she is bisexual, but like, she's only ever had sex with girls and threesomes with boys.
Yeah, okay. Tai Lung.
Who's that?
The first villain from the first Kung Fu Panda film.
Oh, scary one. Scary.
One of the greatest films of all time.
Yeah, it's so good.
What kind of gay is that?
Straight. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. Dory.
Maybe the Ellen DeGeneres-ness of this is creeping in because I want to say just like the same type of lesbian that Ellen is.
Great. Scrat from Ice Age. The one who's always chasing after the walnut.
Gay. Bottom. That walnut. That acorn. You know where it's going.
Well, I wasn't thinking that till now. Diego. The saber-toothed lion tiger.
Rare. Bisexual.
Can I give you one? He reminds me of Luke Evans, who played Gaston in the live action.
Yeah.
Where all the women who went to see that movie were like, holy fuck. And then he was like, here's my husband.
That is exactly who it is. No, you're so right.
Yeah. And they were like, oh, I have built this up in my head completely. So this, all right.
That's exactly it.
And finally, Remy from Ratatouille.
Remy from Ratatouille?
Yeah.
Oh, straight, and you know we can't fuck.
Oh, no, terrible.
You know we can't.
Terrible.
And you're like, can you just, half of you, like, can you just
But he's going to ask you, was that good a bunch of times up?
So many.
Yeah.
And I'm like, can you just cook dinner? Please do what you're good at.
Did you have anything?
Did I have anything?
Yeah.
I've got heaps of stuff I want to talk to you about.
We're 40 minutes in, so do you want to...
I'll wrap this up on
We'll
this.
wrap this up on this one. So it's been a tight episode, guys, but we're busy people.
We're very busy people. You know what I'm sick of? I'm sick to fucking death of. People not getting live action shit right. But I don't care about, like, people are so nitpicky. I also am sick of people being too particular about it. I think the little girl playing Lilo, have you seen her?
Mm-hmm.
She's great.
I've never been more excited for a live action remake.
It looks sick.
So excited.
There's
so excited.
Only two things that are obviously pissing me off about the casting, and it's none of the leads. They're going to be great. I'm sure of it. They de-assified Pleakley.
I know he's being played by that blonde actor, right?
Yeah.
He's great though.
Sure, but where's the fuck ass Bob?
I think it'll be in there. I think people know that's already in there. I think because they already show him going back into alien form. I think they want to. It's a new thing where they're going to put him like human for a bit, but at some point he's going to have the fuck ass Bob.
Okay, I trust.
And too many people have come out and been like, "Where's the fuck ass Bob?" They did the same thing with the Shrek animation. They're now like, that's being pushed back by 2 years. They did the same thing with Sonic. Don't worry. And he's a great actor. I love him.
I'm excited.
He was in Into the Woods. He did Agony with Chris Pine.
Awesome.
We have should stay.
We have that vibe. We have the vibe of the two guys with the two princes. Okay, well, this one, I'd like you to convince me of why this one's okay, and don't
trust me, I want to be okay.
Woke with it. Guys, I'm right wing today as hell. Sunburnt man with the ice cream now has a snow cone, and that's why.
Is it a snow cone?
It's a snow cone.
It's not. It's ice cream.
Everyone know it's a snow cone. There's better, higher quality things of this, and this is a man of I'm assuming
Hawaiian.
Yeah, some type of Polynesian descent, and like cool, yes, representation and lots of POC actors in this movie, obviously. But I think the joke of the original guy is that he's like a tourist. He's a white tourist and he's super sunburned. He's got the singlet line. It's like
the joke is on him, so it should be the dark tourist.
Exactly, the joke is like, look at this white sunburn.
I was ready to disagree with you. I completely see what you're saying.
Like, this is crazy. Where's that guy?
Unless somebody goes, no, that guy's actually meant to be Polynesian, which incredible if it is, because like the singlet tan, completely sunburnt.
Yeah.
The bald head.
Yeah.
Extremely overweight. Eating ice cream. Like, I think that's meant to be like a fat American tourist, right?
Yeah.
I get you. I actually agree.
That one's annoying.
If the joke is on them, it should be on the dumb
tourist. He's not changing. They're not changing him halfway through the movie.
I'm so excited for Bubbles. Bubbles.
Me too.
Dude, the movie's going to be so good.
Dude, Lilo and Stitch is the best. I was obsessed with Lilo and Stitch.
I love it.
It's so good. Guys, okay, we're going to cut it there because we're busy people and we've got things to do, but it's been a really good episode. As always, you guys already know that. Do we have anything to say to them? Nah, just love.
Nah, just big love.
Heaps love. Thanks for everything, guys. I think my show will have already been on by this point.
We don't know.
If not, go to Melbourne Comedy Festival. I swear to God. Love you guys. Goodbye.
Love you, Missy. Bye.